I'm so overwhelmed. I have to tell you, I know a lot of you are looking at me and saying, what do? And I sort of agree. But you know what? I really wanted each and every one of you. You have done things for this desert, and that's an important thing. You're all very charitable, you're lovely, and I'm so happy you're here. Hello.
Wow.
It looks like you're looking for something.
I am. I'm looking for Mel Brooks. He's got my Eisenberg hot dog. Where is he?
Mel Brooks, what about an Oscar Mayer or an Eisenberg mobile?
Yeah.
Will that do?
No.
No.
Is that an Eisenberg mobile?
It's an Eisenberg mobile.
Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, where's my Mel?
Mel?
Yeah, we can't do anything without
Is Mr. Mel Brooks out in the audience?
Come on, he's got to be here somewhere.
Oh, she said she didn't want to get started unless Mel Brooks was here. Is that right?
I'm not starting until he's
no.
here.
Wait a minute. Let me look around. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I think we found him.
Hold on. Does he have my Eisenberg hot dog with him?
There it is.
Here it is.
Thank you. Let's give him a hand. He made it to the concert. Now we can start. So, should we get the orchestra started on this very special piece? Okay. Where's your baton?
Right here.
That's a baton?
Yeah.
She made this. Okay, let's turn around and let's get this orchestra started. You just want to hold it.
You know, the lady can't see her. Hot Jones.
Meyer.
To my wiener.
Help us sing, please. I wish I was a not yet, not yet. Wiener, that is what I truly love to be. 'Cause if I were not my wiener, that is what I truly love to be. 'Cause if I were an Eisenberg wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
Yay, Phyllis! Yay, Phyllis! It's great. Good job, Phyllis! Yay, Phyllis! Don't forget Mel. Don't forget Mel. There she goes, Phyllis Eisenberg, the conductor, 2025.
So happy you're here. Because I do everything at last minute, Susie, I don't have my speech. So anyway, speech, but I don't really have one. So let me tell you, first of all, I want to acknowledge all the help that I had prior to this, and they really did a great job. And where's my men? And you didn't see that I have men here. They were not allowed, but I let them sit there, and they can go in, and they can go into the barn. I hope you all saw my strawberry heart. It was so pretty. I hope you took a strawberry or the tomato juice. The other thing I want to say before I forget, my friend Colette Bruno couldn't make it. She just got out of the hospital, but she stopped over yesterday because she wanted to make sure she gave me a gift, and I told her no gift. She said, you have to take this. So when you came in, on the wall over there is the blanket that she just made for me with Marvin's picture, and it's so special. So thank you, Colette. I'm sorry you're not here. The other one, it was during COVID, and I turned 80, and my kids sent me this big banner, and so we put a 5 on it because I'm cheap, and I didn't want them to have to buy another one. So, I want to read you something. Yesterday, I met a stranger. Today, this stranger is my friend. Had I not taken the time to say hello, or return a smile, shake a hand, or listen to them, I would not have known this person. Yesterday would have turned into today, and our chance meeting would be gone. So I'm happy that somehow the people that I met strangely, like at Bed Bath & Beyond, and things like that, that I picked up on the street, which I did to most of them. I just want to say, I feel like you're all sort of friends. I hope so. Anyway, I'm glad you're there. Thank you. Sometime during today, some of you didn't get to see me, so you're going to have to watch it over and over and over again. That's me at, where am I? What's the words I'm trying to say? The Desert Symphony, thank you very much. And I came out in my hot dog. Now, for those of you that don't know the story, when Marvin died, I turned my attention to Mel Brooks. I fell in love with him. My friend Sarah Milmott drove me to Vegas to see him. We saw him. We went backstage. I said, Mel, would you like to marry me? Mel said, no. Just like, then he looked at Sarah and, oh, it was very nice, thank you. Anyway, so I bought this at his show. I wear this, I take him everywhere, and he comes with me. So if you can't tell, that's him. Let me just explain. We're going to do a buffet. We have the salad bar first. We're going to call table numbers. We've got 2 buffets here, one here and one in the back room. The regular food, there's regular food there with chicken and meatballs and etc. That's separate. And then we have the pasta bar, and then we have the cake bar, and then we have another cake somewhere here. Anyway, so we will call your numbers, and I think, are we ready? Staff, the staff has been fabulous. Hello, staff here, can we do tables 1, 2, and 3 at this pasta bar, 4, 5, and 6, the back pasta bar. Okay, the rest of us will call you as it goes along. And some of you got names to meet people that I thought would be interesting. You lived in the same neighborhood, you came from Chicago, different things like that. So I hope that you read that little thing. I didn't do everybody because I was really late Susie this time. I planned this one too fast. But a lot of you have names on your, that they gave you at the front thing that said who I wanted you to meet. So I hope you get to meet a new person today, because all of you are my treasures. Thank you. Table 1, 2, and 3 up there. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 at the front, okay? 3, 4, and 5. If you're just going for the main course, you can go up to the back already. Okay, anybody have any questions? Those of you that did not have your picture taken with me separately, Would you please raise your hand and we will come around. I'm going to have my picture taken with you. Okay, I'm coming around from table to table. For Amy's purpose.
Get right in the mic. Get close.
Yes, 90 seconds. I was all the way in the back. I thought it'll take me 90 seconds to get up here. So anyway, Phyllis, Amy's purpose really thanks you for your devotion and all your help. And on October, so save the date, the flyer's on your table. If you don't get a flyer, the flyer's on your table, take a picture of it because Phyllis is going to be honored at, again, yeah, at Amy's purpose. Yes, okay. So I had a little dog called Amy, and she was a Loving All Animals puppy mill rescue. And she was adorable, absolutely adorable. And unfortunately, she was killed by 3 coyotes in our backyard. And we immediately decided to put together a nonprofit called Amy's Purpose, of course, with the original mission to alert pet owners and make them more aware of the dangers of predators. And then one of our larger dogs got injured and we couldn't find an animal hospital, even though a friend of mine owned one, to take her, and we ended up having to go all the way to Banning. Long story short, I found out that there's a critical shortage of animal health care workers. And so we decided, okay, we have to start somewhere, and we partnered with the College of the Desert, their PACE department that has veterinarian assistant program. And it's just been wonderful. We have awarded in the last 2.5 years, 30 full scholarships to local individuals that have gone through our course. And so that's basically our 2 main missions. And I think my 90 seconds are almost up. So you have the flyers on your table, and if you need more information, I do have some rack cards with me that tells you about Amy's Purpose. Thank you, Phyllis.
It's a good cause. Okay, I have another cause. I have about 20 more causes, but only one more I'm talking about tonight. Carol Smith is going to tell you about another cause that I'd like you all to hear about. 90 seconds. 89. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Okay, how many of you here enjoy reading the Desert Scene and Giving on a Sunday?
Sunday.
So how many of you here go to events and support causes? Hands up. Support different causes. See, it's my accent. I'm Russian. Okay, so Sprache die Deutsche. Do you know that the section is completely, I'm sorry, I've got some notes here, is completely funded by the community and it is not paid for by the Desert Sun through generous donations from the Inland Empire. Basically what's happening, the people that supported the Desert Scene and Giving section of the Sunday paper, where the charities can post their events, where we do after pictures and stories, where they get funding from, it's all going to go away in December because the people who supported it, a lot of them are no longer with us. They're, doing events in heaven, and a lot of people have moved away. We're desperately in need of funding to keep that section of the paper open. And I have a QR code. If anybody is interested in giving a little something, it can be a little, it can be a lot. It doesn't have to be today, but I can come around and let you have the QR code. But we really would love to keep that going because so many charities depend on it, including Amy's Purpose and lots of other ones. And thank you for letting me speak on behalf of the Desert Sun.
I think maybe Carol. Is Carol?
I just want to say something because I do get the Desert Sun on Sunday, and I do look at it to see what's going on. I know the Muses have been in there, the Steinway, all the different charities, and we as a charity, including all the ones I'm going to mention, we should be supporting that section of the paper because I want to know what's going on because I'm FOMO and I want to know. So I'm just telling you, we should all really help support that. Okay, next. And isn't there anyone here who wants to roast me? I mean...
Oh, I would love to, you know.
Oh, I know. Oh, my cousin does. Okay, hold on. Here's somebody else. This is Carol Egan, my boyfriend's wife.
In your dream.
In my dream.
Several years ago, Jim wrote a book about the aging process. He listed 7 essentials. Actions to reduce the risk of aging-related diseases.
Hold the microphone closer.
One of the 7 items is social interactions. This chapter included the following comments about Phyllis. I quote, Phyllis Eisenberg of Palm Desert, California, is a shining example of how one person with considerable initiative, charm, can create events that bring people together for fun, happy afternoon, or evening. Her ability to do these 3 or 4 times a week has earned her the title Queen of Happiness. Unquote. Phyllis, you are very special to everyone in this room. We love you and treasure your friendship.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
He's coming here to give me, after 4 years, I've been waiting, and I didn't have to give him $20,000. That was the price tag. He is coming behind me somewhere. Oh, here he is. 90 seconds. Do you think you could do 90 seconds?
Well, we tried that one time, remember?
You see it by the second.
And we hit the curve. Well, I did this painting of Phyllis several years ago.
Close.
And when I was doing the layout, the first decision I had to make was whether or not to do Phyllis with or without clothes. Because just a few of us know what she looks like in the nude. Don't forget the 90 seconds. But anyhow, I decided to go with clothes. And then I realized that through her life, she had so many admirers, male admirers, that would be appropriate to include one of them in the painting. And so first I thought about the mad crush that Johnny Cash had on Phyllis Eisenberg. And it seems his passion was so great for Phyllis that it translated into his music. And look what happened to him. He became a superstar.
That's right.
Then she meets Melvin, just a regular, hardworking guy. And what happened to him? He became the king of hot dogs. Wow. Then there's so many admirers in the desert. Tony Baroni. He's always admired Phyllis. And look what happened to him. He and Cameron's art is all over the world. And then there's me. But I'm still under development. But I finally decided to put in the painting someone who's still chasing Phyllis at the age of 99 and still producing movies. So please allow me to introduce you to Phyllis and Mel Brooks. Uh, 90 seconds.
There is no way I could do 90 seconds to tell you how much I love you. And Carol, really. He's just a delight. I know there's other people in the room that have his paintings in their houses. He's just amazing and fun and such a fabulous philanthropist in the desert. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay. I really want someone to blast me and nobody's has the...
I'll be happy to.
Oh, okay. Okay. They're in line, I know.
Okay.
I'm blasting.
I know. Enjoy your
Hold me down.
You're gonna have to hold.
Should I? I want to read this. Okay. Can you hear me? A fiddler, a film, and Phyllis to praise by the light of a spotlight on one special night. The marquee was glowing, the popcorn was hot, the crowd packed the theater, each seat was a spot. But this wasn't just fiddler with songs and with flair. It was Phyllis they came for, with love in the air. She's the first honoree, and oh, what a pick. She's clever, committed, and charmingly quick. With tools for tomorrow, she paved kids a way to read, write, and dream past the end of the day. She gives them the tools and the hope to aspire, like fiddlers on rooftops who never retire. If Tevi had met her, he'd nod with delight. Tradition is safe with this mensch in the fight. So here's to our Phyllis, with cheers all around, in laughter and legacy, she's truly renowned. From all of her fans in this jubilant hall, you're the top of the roof and the toast of us all.
I'm Joanne Mintz, Phyllis's cousin. No ha-ha. Could you come and stand next to me?
I could. If his body could stand. It's a famous Mintz poem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a hot dog.
Happy birthday, Phyllis. A birthday present for Phyllis would be hard to find, but to the rescue came Paula Klein. We know Phyllis is Eisenberg hot dogs, so with her creative juices flowing, Paula went to work. She cut and pasted and glued and sewed until there was so much bling, the hot dog hardly showed. A little snip here, a fold, a cut. It had to be fancy, but not too much. So finally, this creation was born, and it is, at long last, time to be worn. No one else in this world can claim it as theirs. This is something I don't think Phyllis will share. So around your neck, I will place it with care. My dearest cousin, wear it with pride. This is certainly something you don't want to hide. Happy 85th. May you have many, many more years of good health and fun.
Oh, I can wear it here? Oh, it's a necklace. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Miss Matt. You all may be here for another 20 years.
Forever. I met Phyllis only one time. I'm Bonnie Baker. Excuse me, Bonnie Baker. And she came up to me at the founder's room and absolutely flipped over this necklace I was wearing. And I said to her, if you like this necklace that much, I want you to have it, because anybody who wants something that much should have it. So tonight, excuse me, I'm going to put the necklace on her, because this is the second time I have met her. So hold on.
Third time. What's another time?
No, just two. This is it.
Well, it felt like
It felt like forever. It will be. Hold on. It's I might need somebody with better eyes. Could somebody help me? Somebody with better eyes? Better eyes. Got these old necklaces. Right there. Yeah, I know. No, wait, I'm not finished. Where's that? So I decided when I came tonight, no, you've got to keep it up. Just hold it then. This is a piece made by an artist and it's out of resin. But I thought, you know what? I might wear another necklace tonight and Phyllis will come up and she'll say, Bonnie, I like your necklace. So you know what I did? I was a Girl Scout once, so I'm prepared. So I brought her a 50-carat diamond necklace. So hold on. We have 50-carat. Of course, it's real. Haha. So now you have another incredible necklace.
wow. And I would have taken it off in your
I know you would have. So on top of it, hold this.
Oh, wow.
At the end of it, it also has a place where she can put a 15-carat diamond just hanging off of it. So then I told the jeweler, I mean, what else I going to do for this woman who has everything? He said, just give her more. I said, okay, hold on. Hold on.
I will.
We have a bottle of champagne to celebrate.
I love it.
So hold that.
Okay.
It actually has some liquid in it. And then he said, Bonnie, you've got to give her some diamonds so that she passes it on. So he said, put all these loose diamonds. So look at this. Let's just pour them out and here's all kinds of 4 and 5 carat diamonds. Look at all these diamonds. And now all your friends at the table can have diamonds and have rings, bracelets made because they're all from Phyllis. But I'm going to end because now is the good part.
You didn't say I might want the necklace you're wearing around your neck.
You can't have it because you'd have to return it tomorrow.
Okay.
So I decided I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to get real money. So when she travels with all these incredible diamonds, 50 carats of this and 100 carats of this, somebody's going to come up and rob her. So I went to the bank. Hold on, there's more.
What country is this from?
You name it, I've been there. Brazil, Puerto Rico.
Hard, you will have to look at these and find out where they're coming from.
They're all from South America.
Oh my God.
So I said to the bank, they're real. He said, I know, but they're uncirculated. So it means you can't, they're not worth anything. But I want you to carry them in your wallet. So if somebody comes up to steal all that, you give them that money right away because it is real. Happy birthday. I'm so glad I met you at the founder's room. This has been the most precious person I've ever met.
Thank you. You were the strange one that yesterday. This is so cute.
Thank you. Okay. You want me to put this in here?
Thank you.
Bonnie, did I mention I love your necklace you wear?
Anything you want, pass it on.
So I'm going to yell because the ladies at the back table where I was seated couldn't hear us. Can I get a yeah?
Introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Annie Rubenstein. And for those of you who do not know me, Phyllis and I once shared a man. Story to be told later. Anyway, I have a little limerick for my darling friend Phyllis, and here it goes. There once was a lady named Phyllis, from Madison, charming and fearless. In Palm Desert lives Phyllis so spry. At 85, she still reaches for the sky. She's still always in motion with heart and devotion. A whirlwind of love is our Phyllis, oh my. There once was a sharp Phyllis of 85, whose matchmaking skills helped love thrive. Though couples she'd pair, she'd still sigh and declare, a bit of action my way would keep me alive. Though Phyllis loved Marvin, it's true, she lusted for Mel Brooks through and through. And said this so often, we wish she'd forgotten. Oy vey, if only Mel knew how I felt what he'd do.
Nothing.
With a heart full of warmth and a twinkle in her eye, dear Phyllis believes as the years drift on by, each friend she calls my honey, through sunshine and rain, is her very best treasure again and again. To Phyllis, our gem, 85, shining bright, may her joy overflow as our fondness we show, a beacon to all and a pure shining light. To our dearest Phyllis, hip hip and hooray to you tonight. We love you, Phyllis.
Just so you know, Annie flew in from San Francisco this morning for me, which is very sweet. What she didn't tell you was I dated this guy, Michael, at Wisconsin, and then he dropped me. And then 20 years later, I found out that he was here at Palm Valley renting, and he had a girlfriend, and it was Annie, and then he married her. But Annie and I have remained very good friends, and Michael and
We're divorced, but I got custody of you.
Right, that's right. She got custody of me. Thank you so much. Where's my roasting going on here? Sheila wouldn't do it. Sheila and I met on a plane to Las Vegas, right?
That's right. Okay, I'm Sheila Sloan. Can anyone hear me back there?
Make it loud.
Get closer to your mouth. Louder? I first met Phyllis at a NATO meeting. Are you impressed? Well, don't be. NATO is a National Association of Theater Owners. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Phyllis' late husband Marvin was there to sell Eisenberg hot dogs. My late husband Dick was there to watch movies so he could bid on them for his theaters. Phyllis and I formed a great friendship at that meeting that is still strong today. She was there for all my New Year's Eve parties and entertained for both my daughters-in-law. My grandkids loved her and still remember the kooky gifts she bought for them. Phyllis always asserts that I nagged her into joining Tamara's.
That is true.
She said she wanted to join Tamara's but didn't want to, but if she joined, would I spend a lot of time with her? And I said, of course.
And then what happened?
Now she tells everyone that the moment she joined Tamarisk, I met Ted, and she saw me infrequently. However, none of this is true. The real scoop is that every charity in the Coachella Valley found her phone number and learned about the thousands of people she has in her massive phone book, which she carries in her car just in case she needs to make a connection. That she is on the board of many charities or on their fundraising committee is no news to any of ours. Please raise your hand if you have attended a fundraiser this season because of Phyllis.
Yay!
Please raise your hand again if you have attended more than one fundraiser this season after being solicited by Phyllis. I actually thought this was going to be a fundraiser, not a birthday party. So I bought my checkbook. So you'll have to tell me which of all these people you want me to give the check to.
I have two today.
So that this isn't even a loss, I'm sending a check for my favorite. Happy birthday, Phyllis. I hope it's a year of good health, friendship, and laughter. And
She's telling the truth. She got me to join Tamara's. She's going to spend time. She's going to play bridge with me. She's going to have dinner with me. She's going to the movies with me. About a month later, she met Ted. That's it, kids.
She told me to get on stage.
Who told you?
That blonde over there told me to get on stage. I think it was Joyce. I'm Jackie Berman, and Phyllis and I were friends for 10 years because of our mutual love for her philanthropy and schlepping me to the fundraisers. But be that as it may, this is off the cuff. We were friends for 10 years before we discovered we were cousins through marriage. How do you like that? That being said, this is what she did, and I don't know if she remembers, but I have to tell you what Phyllis, who is addicted to the telephone, never leaves her hand or her bra, was at her favorite restaurant, McDonald's, getting a hamburger, french fries, and I don't know what the drink was, Coke, and which is what I love, because we both grew up in the Midwest eating McDonald's, and Dick Shelb loves us, because he owns the McDonald's. But that being said, she must have had me on speed dial calling me while she was going to eat the hamburger, and she was in the drive-thru and she spilt the drink or the food and she hit the gas pedal and she crashed into the McDonald's restaurant.
Tracy will go back and tell Dick now.
Good. Now he can collect the insurance. She has a lot of money. So my phone rings and I say, hello, and she said, Jackie, I just crashed the car at McDonald's, and the cops are coming, and I know you're in the legal field. You got to do something quick. And I said, I'm not the one in the legal field. That's my husband, and he doesn't want to know you anymore. And then I said to her, and I don't like cops. I'm not coming. But anyway, that really happened, didn't it, Phyllis? It did. Admit it. Tell the truth. So today, for my gift for Phyllis, I brought her, which she'll find later, a beautiful keychain to hold the key for the car that she will never drive again because they just took her license away.
Not yet.
Close.
Not yet.
Close. So I just tell you that there isn't anybody more generous in spirit and in heart than Phyllis Eisenberg. And if it's her last dime or her last dollar and whatever necklace she's wearing,
If it's worth anything, she will give it to you off of her back. This woman is very smart. She dragged me to an Israeli guide dog for the blind, made me sit next to her, and said I was her special guest. I ended up buying half of a dog on American Express for, I think, $20,000. And Russell's mother is here. She was sitting at our table here. And I was so afraid, I put it on my credit card, and I didn't tell my husband. And true story, he calls me at the law firm. He said, you got to come over here. There's something on the bill. I think it's a mistake. Weren't you at the Westin on this and such a date? Because there's a merchant charge for $20,000 before I call him. And I thought, oh shit, here goes. So I went over to his office, and all these attorneys are standing around because he had the master lease on the suite, and they're all looking at $20,000. And he said, you were at the Westin, right? I said, yeah. And he said, you were with your cousin Phyllis at something? I said, yeah. And he said, well, what did you do? Drive into a window? What the hell is $20,000? And I said, I bought half the dog.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's my story.
Thank you.
Love.
Wait, can I say something? I just want to say wait. And I love my cousin.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, Miss Phyllis, it is I. And I have a story to tell you about. Well, Mel Brooks gave me a call. But he said to tell you it would have worked out, except your hair is curly though it's rolled on a bone, and your teeth are pearly though that ain't your own. Big brown eyes men should adore, said once in a while one rolls on the floor. Oh, your legs are curved, but they're wrong too. A Shetland pony could walk right through. So tell her friends, what should she do to get her a man, no matter who?
I need the mic. I just want to tell you, for my 75th birthday party, which was my last one here in the desert, I don't count COVID, Joyce and her husband sang a song from one of their shows that they did. And she also introduced me to Gavin McLeod, the Love Boat. So I thank her for that, because he also came and sang happy birthday to me at my 75th. So that was nice. And I had Mel Haber, who owned Melvin's at the time, and he told the jokes. So it was nice. But this way I'm waiting for you guys to do the same thing. I'm waiting for a joke here. Okay, I got the microphone.
Phyllis, I love Eisenberg hot dogs so much that I wore my costume again that I wore to your 80th birthday during COVID, when there was a drive-by birthday car parade in front of your house. Now, it's air conditioned in here, but this is still like wearing a sauna suit. But it was even worse when I was outside. It was 107 degrees when I wore this. And I'm glad I wore the same thing. And Phyllis wore the same thing. So I love Eisenberg hot dogs, but I love you more. And thank you for collecting me as one of your best friends, along with 200 other women friends. Love you. We love you, Phyllis. Thank you. And for those in Chicago hot dogs only have mustard, no ketchup.
Thank you, Deborah. And Deborah's very involved with the Living Desert, and she got me involved too, so I'm thrilled. Yes.
Chris?
Okay, one quick.
Nina will take a picture.
Nina would take a picture.
Yeah.
And she also does my Easter. She decorates my Easter table. We do Easter Passover.